got another triple dose of Nintendo music this week. This time it's all three Pilotwings games. The original on the SNES, Pilotwings 64 on the N64, and Pilotwings Resort on the 3DS. It's honestly pretty cool we're getting all three at once, as releasing them one at a time wouldn't be very interesting, but this way, it's a neat little treat. Let's start with the first one, composed by Koji Kondo and Soya Oka. Everyone knows Light Plane, a funky little song for flying your biplane, and pretty catchy too. Skydiving's more chill, not exactly something I'd use to describe the sport, but I like it. Rocket Belt and Hang Glider are pretty upbeat with nice drum beats. While the helicopter stage is more militaristic, kinda sounding like Mario 3's airship theme. Pretty decent stuff, but nothing too special. Meanwhile, Pilotwings 64, composed by Dan Hess, is a solid improvement over its predecessor. Its music is more relaxed, but for this kind of game, it works pretty well. For example, the hang glider theme is so peaceful, I can imagine people playing this during real hang gliding sessions. Rocket Belt is significantly more funky than its SNES counterpart. The gyrocopter has a very fast-paced beat for its stages. And Jumble Hopper brings out what I think is supposed to be a harmonica for a very cheery tune. Birdman is easily the most popular of the bunch, and I can see why. It's a slower and more chill tune than the others, but it's so smooth and lovely I could easily imagine having this on in the background for study sessions. And last but not least, we have Pilotwings Resort, which is basically the island flyover minigame from Wii Sports Resort expanded into a full game. Composed by Asuka Ito, this one goes for a more jazzy style than 64, which you can instantly tell just by listening to the main theme. Plane has a cute MIDI trumpet that adds a sense of fun to your flying experience. Turbojet has a more adventurous feel with a tropical percussion. Rocket Belt brings out the saxophone for the jazziest song yet. Glider brings back the relaxing tone of 64. While Pedal Glider mixes it with a harmonica and steel drums to sell the feel of gliding around a tropical island. I ended up up liking all 3 of these soundtracks more than I thought I would. There's good stuff here, it's just not anything super special. As for how they rank, the original Pilotwings sits between Kid Icarus and Metroid. Next comes Pilotwings Resort, sitting between Pikmin 4 and New Super Mario Bros. U, and Pilotwings 64 is just ahead between New Super Mario Bros. U and Kirby's Dream Land. That's as high as I'm willing to put them. Also, I smushed all the NES classics that just consisted of jingles into one entry below Brain Age because I didn't want them bloating up the bottom of the list. If you want to see how they rank, go watch the NES Classics video. Golf stays at the very bottom because it just doesn't have music. I'll see you next week for the next entry of Nintendo Music, which will hopefully be something that ranks in the top half of the list this time. Bye!